Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another City of Newcastle episode. And since last time when we played Loughborough and Torquay in the Cup, it's gone pretty well, I'd like to say. Only one defeat against Rugby, who, in fairness, are predicted to finish quite high up. They're not having a great time, but you can't deny the quality of the team. So, am I disappointed with the result? Yes. Am I surprised that it happened? No. So, we've got 10 games left. And today we've got Belper, who are a team up in third, so a really big game. And then followed by Stamford, who are in 12th. So, two winnable games. One obviously harder than the other. But from now, we've got, like I said, 10 games to go. And I'm not going to, end of the video, I am not going to suggest where we're going to continue. Because I really don't know. It's going to be a point where we can either lose something or gain something officially, mathematically. But yeah, we've got Belper today. I've simulated forward the correct number of days. I'm getting good at this now. So yeah, let's go to see the team that's going to face off against Belper away from home. So this is the team that's going to be facing off against Belper today. And you'll probably notice just a couple new names. So first off, we'll start further back. We've got Eastham. This will be his debut. Yeah, he's better than Greatorex. If he fails, then Greatorex absolutely comes back in. But Connor Eastham, yeah, released from Barrow before having a spell at Fleetwood. It just made sense, and he can get better. He's 19 years old. I hope that I don't regret my decision. Moving further forward, we've got 34-year-old Jimmy Ryan. Yeah, I think you'll understand it. His physicals are dropping off, but his mentals, really good. His technicals, also really good. I'm really excited about him. He's played a few games for us. He's played 5. And, I mean, a 6.98 probably doesn't quite do it justice. He's done quite well so far. So alongside Ryan, it makes it a completely new and fresh midfield. I feel like that's something we needed. We've got James Huntley. Yeah, being released from Newcastle United, it was ideal for him to stay in the City of Newcastle and play for City of Newcastle. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think this one needs too much explaining either. He's not going to be playing as a central midfielder. He's going to be playing as a deep line playmaker. And when I do that, other than his anticipation, I think you can just about understand why it is I brought him in and why he's starting this game. And that's it for the starters. But if we look onto the bench, we've got Nathan Buddle. I don't believe I've shown you him. I've had him for a while. He's not yet played. You might have already seen him. But, okay, if I have, then I'm showing you again. Maybe he'll feature today. Probably unlikely, though. And then considered to be in the media's Dream 11 of this division, Jordan Burrow is a new signing as well. You can probably understand why. He's very, very well-rounded. The only reason he's not starting today is because both Moses and Clift are in really good form, and I feel like it would be really unfair of me to go and drop either of them. So Jordan Burrow is on the bench, and, I mean, we can see his talent. So if we need him and we're struggling for a goal, he'll definitely be someone that I look to bring on. But that's it for the new signings. Other than that, we've got Green, Clark and Chisholm with Mantak in the defence. Obviously, Huntley and Ryan in the midfield. Miller on the left, Steele on the right, as we always do. And then up front, obviously the prolific... I've forgotten names. My mind just went blank. Finley, Clift and Moses. Okay, so the teams are out and are ready to get going. We're back on key highlights. I can't remember if last time I was on extended or key. It's been a while. I mean, the last video I recorded, I believe, was Wednesday. It's now Sunday for me. So it feels like it's been a very long time. And Lees is through. Eastham, I think, gets a touch, but not enough of a touch. And Declan Lees manages to get round him and put the ball in the back of the net. It's not a great start. It's another ball from the keeper, and I always say this, always. This is the one thing we really struggle with, but we're on a standard line. I don't want to put it any lower, but I guess that's probably what we have to do, and then we'll drop the line of engagement as well to try and avoid goals like that happening, especially if they're already looking to try them. You can see the league table. We are in the playoffs at the moment. I was going to say comfortably. I don't think we're comfortably in there quite yet, but there's no games in hand from teams below at the moment. So we're more comfortable than we could be. And we are getting forward. Huntley plays the ball out to Paul Miller, and you'd expect him to put it away. He doesn't. Probably because that's what I said he'd do. Yeah, tell you what, it's not too bad of a first half so far. We are attacking against third in the league. I think maybe we'll drop to positive and see if that's something that's going to help us get back into this game. And then maybe later on we can push forward. Ball goes into the box and James Steele manages to get ahead to it, but puts it just over the bar. I tell you what, we're getting plenty of chances. I'm not too concerned at this moment in time as we're approaching half-time and Huntley plays the ball out to Finley Clift. Paul Miller's making a run ahead of him and Clift does find him. Clift goes over. I think that's a fair tackle, but I'm seeing loads of these in this game, year's match engine. Loads of penalties like that given. So let's see, can Ryan put it into the back of the net? He can, and makes it 1-1 for City of Newcastle. I tell you what, I think that's fair. I think we probably deserve that goal, but then at the same time, I don't think the penalty was quite justified. But we're not going to complain. It's Jimmy Ryan's first goal for the club and first goal of the season, and we're going to quickly put set pieces on. I don't know why they're not on because we've set them all up. It's half time. I've not stopped talking for pretty much this whole first half. It's 1-1. I'm quite happy with that. So keep going out there. You can still win this one, is the message to the players. I'm looking for you to make the difference, is what I'm going to tell everyone. This game is here for the taking. Neither team has been overly impressive as Ryan puts the ball in early and Moses gets ahead on it, but Alexander manages to collect it. So as I was saying, no team has been overly standout. We've kind of both been, making chances but not really finishing them, as we can see from those stats. As we got another chance now. Maynard is on the ball for Belper. Are we going to be able to get the ball back, or is this actually going to be a chance for them? I'm honestly hoping it's not. Rose on the ball now, plays it to Mackenzie. Jimmy Ryan does really well to get the ball back, plays it across to Huntley. Now, can Huntley find a ball? He can. Finley Clift is in, and Finley Clift scores. This is why I can't drop him. His star rating, according to my coaches, is now down to a 2-star. Now, I know at this level you can't really trust your coach's star ratings, but I sometimes do. But this is one that I cannot listen to. He may be 2 stars, but my God, he's prolific. 2-1 City of Newcastle. And with results how they are, that puts us up to 3rd position. Overtakes Belper, and Belper, we actually take Belper's position. They were 3rd at the start of this game, and that puts us 2 points away from top of the table. I don't know what it is with us, but we really like doing it like this. We have really unstable starts of the seasons, and then we really press at the second half. And I mean, last season we obviously won the title. Are we going to do the same thing this year? Maynard is on the ball for Belper, and I'm not sure who that was, but he plays it straight at Eastham, and I honestly thought they were going to score there. I tell you what, we're doing quite well. I'm going to bring Moke on for I can't remember who, but there we go, just to see out the game, and that's exactly what we did. I've not stopped talking. It's like, because I've not recorded since Wednesday, I've got loads of talking to do, and I'm getting it all out now. So I can only apologise. Maybe that's just the theme for the rest of this episode. Good win, boys. Well done. I'm really happy with that result. People out there will be thinking, he'll probably just take a draw. He always likes to get draws. That's not the case today. That's not the case for the rest of this season. We want to win every single game, and I definitely feel like we can do that. So that was the hard game. That, as you can see, puts us up to 4th, not 3rd. I think Hanwell managed to get a late winner. They did? They got a late second goal, which puts them ahead of us on goal difference. A 93rd minute goal for them against Carlton, which is why we're so much closer to them than we were before. Cleethorpes as well, dropping points against Spalding. Now, where are Spalding? Can't actually see them. They're down in 15th. So teams above us are starting to drop points, and maybe we can use our good form and their bad form for our advantage, and hopefully, just hopefully, we'll be able to snatch that top spot. Like I said before in the last episode, playoffs is my goal. That's all I'm expecting from the boys. That's all the board are expecting from us. But if we can go and get that automatic spot, that would be incredible. Okay, so it's match day, and the starting 11 is not going to change from the last game. The boys played well, so I've absolutely no reason to be any reason for concern, I should say, with the side that we picked last time out. So we're sticking with it. The only change is on the bench, where Donovan Wilson, who's a new signing, is being started. Not started, he's on the bench. I just said that. Why would I think he's starting? Yeah, Donovan's in. He looks quite good. The media seem to think that he's a really good capture for our club. I kind of agree. He's probably better as a striker than a left winger, but he's got that versatility, so he can play in either position. Could even play on the right if we wanted him to. But yeah, we got options there for Donovan. But he's not going to start. Maybe he'll come off the bench in whatever position if we need him to. But let's get straight into this game. Okay, so we are underway, and we're in some really good form at the moment. So I really hope that we can continue that. As I don't know who that was, but he's given away a penalty. It's not a great start, I'll be honest. As Stamford have the chance to go ahead, they've missed it. So hopefully we can use that momentum and realise that we need to try a bit harder and not foul players in the box. It's only 10 minutes in. I don't think it's too much concern. James has the chance. Miller. And there we go. We've gone from a really big low to a really big high. Paul Miller is one of our own, and he's scored the goal to put City of Newcastle ahead. Good ball into the box. Really good finish. Not that you can see it go into the goal because of the floodlight. I'm really hoping we can fix that soon. Long throw now from Clark. We've not seen one of these for a while. And Huntley, I do not know how that's happened. So Huntley has tried to score, obviously. That's what you tend to try and do in this game of football. And he's hit the post, and Melambo, has tried to control the ball and has just ended up putting it in the back of his net. I'll take that. That puts us up to third. Again, 2 points behind Cleethorpes. So Cleethorpes, I can only assume, is winning. He is one of our own. He's injured, is what he is. So Donovan Wilson is going to come on for his debut. That was not what I was intending, but maybe we can see what he's all about in, well, I was going to say the remaining minutes, but we've got quite a while left to go. Okay, so it's half time and it is still 2-0. Fortunately, the injury to Paul Miller has not had too much of an effect. I'm telling everyone that they weren't too bad, but they've got room for improvement, which I think is true for the whole game and the whole team. And we've got a highlight straight from kickoff. So is my team talk going to have a positive effect, or is Stamford going to go and score? Conte's on the ball now. Plays it to Hussein, to Conlon, and Jimmy Ryan, no. He gets a touch on the ball, but Huntley's the one that gets the ball back. Plays it forward to Moses. Moses takes his touch and puts it around the defender, and then goes from distance and puts it well wide. So I tell you what, I like the optimism. So Stamford in the second half are starting to get loads of chances. It's kind of a reverse to what we usually do. We usually play quite well after having a poor start to the game, but now it's going backwards and the opposing team are having a good half and getting loads of chances. But fortunately, none of them have been put into the back of the net, and I hope that stays like this. They're going more direct now, so it looks like they're really trying to push for it. I'm not going to change anything because I think the boys are playing quite well. We may be conceding some chances, but it seems to be that their chances like that, they're just shooting from distance and they're not getting them on target, and that's absolutely fine with me. Maybe they'll hit one and it will go in, but with 5 minutes to go, you'd think even if they get one, that they're not going to get another. Ryan's going to come off for Moke, just so that we can get some fresh legs onto the pitch and wear time down. And that's exactly what we've done. It's a 2-0 victory for City of Newcastle. The form continues. This is what you love to see. We're really making a push for this title, and we're making it a race. Very happy with the result and the way you played. I'm telling all the boys, they had a really good game. I'll tell you what, Finley Clift and Moses were a bit quiet that game. Finley Clift more so, only on a 6.5. Maybe it might be time to just give another striker a go. Yeah, maybe. We'll have a think about that with the games to go. And that result does put us up to third position. No games in hand for anyone. We are 2 points off the title. Tell you what, if we play Carlton or Cleethorpes in the remaining games, this could be exciting. Let me go have a look to see if that is the case. So we don't play Cleethorpes, but who we do play is Carlton on the last day of the season. That may be the next episode. I'm not too sure. One thing I do want to say is that we've got the youth intake coming up. So this isn't going to be the end of the video. I'm going to continue to go because I've not shown you a youth intake yet. We're going to do that now. I may have to play some games in between. And if I do, I'll show you the results of those. But yeah, well, I'll see you in just a second when we have a look at our youth intake. Okay, so no games have been played. We have got the intake. As you can see, it's already been opened. So I know a little bit. I saw a rough idea of the star ratings, but I have no idea just quite what we've got. So let's go down. And okay, it's not as good as it was last year by any means. Obviously, last year we got Paul Miller, who was incredible. We've got this Serbian, though. And, wow, yeah, okay. He may not... Wow. He may not be a 4-star like Paul Miller is, but I tell you what, we could definitely use him. And, I mean, has he got some idea as to, even, how good he can get? It doesn't. It just says he can improve a lot. Very loyal person, so hopefully he'll stick around with us. Doesn't have... I was hoping it might say that he was a City of Newcastle fan, but given the fact that he was born in Serbia, I did think that might be a little bit out there. We've got Daniel Giles as well, who's got some standout attributes. His rushing out tendency. I mean, it's kind of what you prefer. Do you prefer a rushing out, or do you prefer him not to? So that's one of those. It's like eccentricity. He's got an eccentricity of 1. So, you know, it's kind of... Yeah, you kind of... It doesn't matter too much whether they've got it or not, really, is what I'm trying to say. But reflexes are really good. He could be a player that sticks around, possibly. I don't know how close to the first team he's going to get, though. We've got this defender from Kenya with 20 aggression. 12 tackling already, really good. Good heading, not too bad marking. He is definitely someone that we could train up and improve in the future. Now we've got Max, the Englishman. Again, he's got some really good mentals, okay physicals. Technicals aren't too great, but there's a possibility there. Yeah, and then as we're getting lower and lower down, the quality of the players aren't as good. We've got a player here with 12 passing, which isn't too bad. We've got to remember that some of our players, our first team players, are rated at 2 stars, so having the potential of 2 stars isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm just flicking through these just to see if we've got anyone who's already got some quality that maybe our coaches aren't quite seeing. This guy doesn't look too bad as of right now. I feel like we've already looked at him though. It's restarting it, isn't it? And I'm looking at the same players over and over again. Yeah, I think I agree that the Serbian is our best player. From that, I mean, he's got some good free kick taking as well. I don't know where I'll play him though, because he could play on this right side as a winger. Maybe that's something we'll look at doing, but it's 5 crossing. But he's only 15, so he could definitely improve. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to play any games, so I don't have anything there to catch you up on. So yeah, I mean, next time, where are we going to be? We're going to be towards the end of the season. If there's a game or a set of games that could seal the title or could seal me out of the title, basically, that's the next game that we're going to be showing. So it could be that it's the last 2 games of the season. It could be that it's maybe the 2 before that, and we'll have 2 episodes side by side like that. I'm really not sure. So wherever I see you, hopefully we get a positive result out of it. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And until next time, I'll see you later.